Hello, everybody. It is your girl, Presh, and I'm back with another video. So don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell button so you never miss a video when I do upload. And don't forget to share my videos wherever, whoever, so they know you rocks with your girl. Shout out to all 316 of my precious babies and my baby boos. I love each and every one of you. Pat say hey, and she love y'all too. If you are new here, hi, hello, and welcome. I'm your girl, Presh. This is the Precious B channel. I am Precious B, but you could call me Presh. If you've been here before, what it do, baby boo? Shout out to you. And of course, if you have not already, go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you found me from my shorts. Hey boo, hey baby, hey, what it do? I got my Nola earrings on today. Hey baby. Okay, go on, hit the subscribe button down below, hit the notification bell button so you never miss a video when I do upload. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. That helps recommend my videos to other people in the algorithm. And of course, my perfectly curated playlist, reviews and etc. Just my 2 cents. New hair, who this? What is it? I don't know the playlist. Just my 2 cents. Who new hair, who this? What your ball hauls? Blog Miss Bridgerton, Black Cinema, Auntie Outside, What You're Reading. The links to the Facebook and the IG of the same name, the Precious B channel, is down below. Happy Tuesday to you guys. I have officially switched up my schedule, so you guys will be getting a What You Watch review on Tuesdays now. And I decided to do it that way since, of course, I review and just like that. So, of course, you guys will be getting these reviews on Tuesdays because you guys know I film my videos on Saturdays and Sundays. Okay. If you hear noise in the background, that is my mom. She is on the phone, and sometimes I think she gets on the phone when she hears me recording, so she can be loud in the background on some petty shit, and I don't have time for that. But anyway, without further ado, you guys, let's go ahead and get into this video. And once again, thank you guys for watching my shorts, watching my long form videos, running these numbers up. Okay, thank you. I love and appreciate all of you. Of course, don't forget the link to Jazara's Couture will be down below. My code Precious B automatically applies at checkout. She is closing on July 1st. So if you love me, you rocks with me, you a precious baby, you a baby boo, please click that link, get you 10% off, and go support. Okay, support. That is not a goodbye, it is a see you later. You hear me? Mwah. Without further ado, y'all, let's go ahead and get into this video. This is season 3, episode 1 of And Just Like That, the girls are back. Okay, so the episode opens with Carrie sitting there at her new desk in front of her new window at her new house, writing a postcard to Aiden, because you know they on their Thanos snap 5-year breakage or whatever, because his son last season, if you did not watch my season 3 recaps and reviews, go ahead and do so, was going through some things, and so Aiden had to be there for his son for 5 years, so they had to take a little breaky break like a Thanos snap. Okay, so we see Carrie dressed in this little cute little ensemble, you know, because sometimes Carrie looks homeless, and we're gonna get into that. And she, you know, draws the little heart to Aiden to send off the postcard. She in a little outfit. Her closet is very reminiscent of the OG closet, so thank you to whoever was in charge of the set for giving us some nostalgia. After that, we see Carrie leaving out her very big, beautiful house after she sets our alarm, because yes, girl, we need us an alarm. Yes, God, we need us an alarm system, okay? And so after that, we see Carrie, Miranda, and Charlotte down there at a gay bar, because y'all know Miranda a full-fledged lesbian now, okay? She like a little meow 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 meow. I am ignorant. But so they down there at the little bar with Miranda being very supportive homegirls, and Miranda was like, thank y'all for coming down here, because you know the last few times I was around here by myself, these hoes wasn't approaching me, they don't like me, like, bitch, what's wrong with me? I'm Miranda Hobbs, ho. So she didn't say that, but that was kind of the vibe. So after that, the girls get into it and they talking or whatever, and so the girls are like, so Carrie, what's going on with you and your boo and y'all 5-year, you know, little relationship? And Carrie was like, I mean, we're still not talking, you know, because he asked for no communication while he deal with his youngest, but I do send him postcards, and he sent me postcards, you know, I sent him postcards of old New York. And Miranda said, to let him know you old, in New York waiting for him, bitch. What's going on? She was like, girl, not too much now. Not too much on my man. All right. So after that, some lady across the bar staring at Miranda and waving. And so the girls was like, oh, bitch, I think you got you one. You done reeled him in. All right, girl, we love you. Bye. Have a good time. So Miranda walked over there. The lady was like, Miranda Hobbs, hi. And Miranda was like, bitch, I know you. And the lady said whatever her name was. And she said, I used to babysit Brady. And she was like, oh, right. Yeah, she was like, well, Brady lives, with his dad. And she was like, we sold the house in Brooklyn. And I now live in an Airbnb. And I was like, well, bitch, why the fuck you not over there with Carrie? Don't Carrie got like 5 bedrooms and 4 bathrooms? Her and Kitty can't be in there all by themselves, bitch. I know they lonely, girl. Carrie got all that space. And you mean to tell me you can't go over there and lay up in the bed? Is that what you're telling me? Carrie got all that space and you can't go over there? What type of goddamn friend is her? But anyway, so then Miranda get to tell this lady all her business that, she in the AA and she not drinking real liquor. And I'm like, Miranda, that lady don't care. She there to meet her girlfriend. So after that, we see, what do we see? Lord. Hold on, y'all. I gotta tell y'all what we see after that. Oh, then we see, Seema over there in her lingerie with her titties out, waiting to FaceTime her man Javier or Robbie or whatever his name is. And so she get the little doodle on the FaceTime, she perk her titties up and she do a whole little dramatic, hey you. And she's like, oh, where he at? It was his assistant. He was like, look girl, we got like another hour and some change of filming. You think you could wait like another hour? She was like, bitch. Not I was spitting. She said, bitch. She didn't say it like that. But that was a sentiment. She was like, I already been waiting God knows how long now for him. Shit. Got my good stuff on. Got my titties out. She was like, it's okay, friend. It's not your fault. I'm just being bitchy. Friend was like, be bitchy away. She was like, I'm good. Hung up the phone. Then Seema go ahead and grab her a cigarette so she could smoke her cigarette and puff her troubles away laying in the bed. Next thing you know, we hear sirens and shit, and it's the fire department. Seema has set her hair and her bed on fire. And so the fireman was like, well, girl, just be lucky. The only thing that got set on fire was the mattress. She said, lucky? Look at my hair. And it's like, bitch, you the dummy. Ain't nobody told you to lay in that bed half asleep with a cigarette in your mouth, Seema. By the way, just so y'all know, I am going to be referring to Seema as Aggie as Seema. And y'all have to understand that Seema worked all my good nerves last season. And just so you know, the last episode of last season, I had to edit out an entire rant I did on Seema. So just so you know, y'all would know why Seema works my nerve, but I had edited it out because I feel like that wasn't a good look for me or her. But just know, Seema bothers. Anyway, so after that, we see Lisa and Herbert laying in the bed, the only black couple, surviving, scratching and surviving, good times. Now, mind you, the actress who played Naya, of course, she had other job opportunities, and that's why she's no longer a part of the cast. But we see, like I said, we see Lisa and Herbert in the bed together, and Lisa can't sleep, so she get up to go do her dissertation or whatever for her new documentary she doing, 10 Black Unsung Women or whatever the case may be. And then after that, we back at the club with Miranda, and some lady was like, oh my God, girl, I'm getting ready to leave because it is like weirdos or random weirdos or something she say in the club. And mind you, we see Rosie O'Donnell character, who we find out is named Murray. And she was like, you're not a random weirdo. And Miranda was like, neither are you. You're a decent human being. And they get to talking back and forth. And then next thing you know, Mary said, hey, friend, I got a hotel room. You want to go over there to the hotel, motel, Holiday Inn? Say what? Miranda said, hell yeah, I want to go back to the hotel, motel, Holiday Inn. So they go back to the hotel, motel, Holiday Inn and bump coochies and hunch. And so then we see the next morning, as we lay. No, how I go? It's morning. Mm-hmm. Y'all know how the damn song go if you black. So Miranda rolled over to Mary and she was like, girl, I had a good time. Miranda said, me too, girl. And it's a nice place to wake up to. And Mary was like, I ain't never had nobody do that to me before. And Miranda said, oh, you never had a woman do that to you before? And she said, well, yeah, it was my first time. And Miranda said, oh, it was your first time with a woman. And Mary said, no, babe, it was my first time with anybody. And Miranda said, you a virgin? And Mary said, yeah, I'm a nun. Bitch, me and Miranda was both appalled. Like, wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. Wait 1 minute. You mean to tell me you ain't never gave it to nobody? You was saving it for the Lord and you done gave it to me? Bitch, Miranda was so ashamed and appalled and shook. Like, girl, let me cover up. Jesus is watching. Bitch, that's how Miranda rolled. like, bitch, Jesus is watching you. Okay. After that, we see, what do we see? We see Lisa down at her meeting, because I'm only tell you how I remember it. It may or may not technically be in order. So after that, we see Lisa down at her meeting with the people to pitch her 10 unsung black women heroes. And, you know, the lady was like, oh yeah, it's amazing. Woo, woo, woo. And then Herbert called her on the phone. So she talked to Herbert on the phone. And then Herbert like, girl, am I cool? And Lisa was like, baby, why is you calling me when you know I'm in my meeting? And Herbert was like, girl, I only thought it was going to be like a good 30 minutes. Lisa said, they was 45 minutes late, friend. Herbert said, oh, well, that ain't very cool of them. But I'm cool, right? And I'm like, Herbert, what the fuck is this? You think you baby face? This is for the cool. Da-dum. Da-dum. This is for the cool. Y'all remember that episode of Family Matters? That's like my favorite episode of Family Matters. The first episode of Stefan Arkell. Anyway, back to what we was talking about. So after that, Lisa was like, you was very cool, friend. I get off my phone. So she go back in there. And the lady was like, hey, Lisa, look here, girl. Your idea, your little documentary, girl, it eased down. But we was thinking, how about you take one of these unknown bitches out we don't know and you add Michelle Obama? And Lisa was like, well, first of all, Michelle Obama's not an unsung hero. She was the first lady of the United States. And I was like, yeah, she was the first black lady of the, United States. And we thought it would be a nice, where is she now? And Lisa was like, well, baby, I don't know where she at because I don't know her. And they was like, well, girl, see if you could get Michelle Obama, okay? And then we're going to see if we could pitch it to the people. But see if you could get Michelle Obama, okay? All right, bye, girl. And then the lady who was sitting there named Grace or whatever her name is, if you watch Power, she played the lawyer lady who helped get Tasha off, who at one point was, what's her name? Egg-ass Angela Boss. The black lady. Yeah, if you watch Power, y'all know what I'm talking about. I can't think of her name, but if you watch Power, you know the black lady I'm talking about. Y'all know her name. Put it down in the comments. But anyway, she was like, yeah, girl, how we gonna get Michelle Obama? I'm like, child. So after that, then we see, we back over there at Charlotte house. No, then after that, we see Charlotte and Lisa on a walk. And some lady sitting there accusing Richard Burton of attacking her dog. And Charlotte was like, baby, my dog would never, okay? Richard Burton is a sweetheart, baby. He is a little pussycat. Whoa, 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 what's new, pussycat? Whoa, whoa, whoa. I told y'all I be knowing songs, okay? And you know I had my little cocktailage, okay? A little apple, double XL apple, a little lemonade, okay? Okay? A little libation. But anyway, Charlotte was like, girl, my dog would never. That lady said, your dog would. He is a monster. He is an animal. And my dog got to go get an MRI and an EJG key and a CAT scan and all type of shit. Charlotte said, bitch, I don't care. I ain't even done that. Girl, get out my face. So after that, we see Charlotte, telling the story back to Harry and the kids. And Harry was like, girl, people crazy nowadays. I done seen some vegans down there scrapping their Whole Foods over smoothies and whatnot. And Rock was like, Mom, you have to believe women. And Charlotte said, girl, I don't want to hear that. Okay, that lady crazy talking about my Richard Burton. And then Harry was like, what if the dog let the dog off the leash? And Charlotte said he better not have done no shit like that. So then, what's the little girl name? Lily coming in. She said something. And then Rock told her, girl, thank you for killing the environment by ordering your fast fashion. And Lily was like, girl, and you be killing me with your little funky clothes on the floor in our room, girl, so boo. And then she was like, Mama, don't forget that Auntie Carrie and Uncle Anthony and them coming to the dress rehearsal down at the ballet. And everybody was like, girl, why is we going to the little dress rehearsal at the ballet? And Rock was like, cause it's a boy down there that she in love with. And it was like, Lord. So after that, everybody leave. And then what we see? Oh, then we see Carrie and Seema. And I'm gonna insert this picture because I'm finna go in. So Carrie and Seema walking around the park. And Carrie in her homeless fit. Because y'all know it's very rare that Carrie look cute. So she had to have a little homeless outfit on to terrorize me. And not only did she have a homeless outfit on to terrorize me, she had this goddamn What's Happening rerun hat on a goddamn head. Looking a goddamn fool in a goddamn mess. Pissing me off. I said, where the fuck is Carrie going with this atrocious ass hat on her head? Who told her that this shit was cute? Like, Carrie, to have all this money that man done died and left her with. This the shit you spend the money on? Mind you, I know the lady got her little book deal and all that other shit. But that man left her a whole buku money. He left her buku fucking money. And you mean to tell me this the shit she put on her motherfucking head? This shit? Carrie, whatever your middle name is, Bradshaw Preston. What the fuck is this on your head? This is foolishness. Stop doing this. You started off the episode so cute in your little sheer flower ensemble. I mean, I didn't get a good look at the outfit you wore down there to the lesbian bar. But this, girl, stop. Like, Carrie be terrorizing me. She be terrorizing me. Y'all know last season Carrie was terrorizing me with her little 5011 homeless outfits, and now she had to pull another one out. And they put this goddamn little ugly ass rerun hat on her head. Like, but her and Seema walking around the park and they talking about dating in their 50s. And Seema was like, well, girl, how you dating Aiden? You know, like, I would be losing my mind if I was you. And Carrie was like, well, first and foremost, you know, me and Aiden, we good. You know what I'm saying? And I love that man. And he loved me. And we done been through ups and downs and arounds and around. So I allow my man his space, okay? That don't mean I don't miss my man. But I allow my man to take care of his family business, okay? Seema was like, well, girl, I had called my man after I burnt all my hair up and had to go get a little haircut down there with whatever her hairstylist is, and I demanded Robert or Robbie or Harry, whatever that man name is, bring his ass to New York to see me, because I'm sick of this FaceTime and shit. And Gary was like, now we demanding. Oh, Lord. So after that, what we see, I'm going to tell y'all how I remember it. So then we see Charlotte got into it with the dog walker people. And the people said they quit because Charlotte didn't trust them. So then Charlotte tried to take the dog down there to the dog at daycare. And the people at the daycare said, oh, girl, he can't be here because the other little dog here. And Charlotte was like, y'all don't even want to hear my side. And that man said, no, ma'am, you and Richard Burton got to go. So after that, we see Anthony a little bit. What's his name? What's the boy name that Anthony hunching on, y'all? Pablo? I don't know. Pablo? What's his name? Girl, I don't know. Massimo, something or another. Whoever he is. Anthony and his new little boo thing come around there. And we see Carrie dressed in an actual cute outfit. Her hair did nice. It made up for the little homeless outfit. And then we see Lily and Rock show up. And Anthony was like, where your mom at? And Lily and Rock both said she took her favorite child to go to dog and daycare. And I said, the shade of it all, bitch. But technically, she knew Richard Burton before she knew y'all. He the oldest. I mean, but it is fucked up she treat that dog a little better than the kids. That's all I'm saying. So they down there watching the little dress rehearsal or whatever. Anthony, of course, had asked Carrie about her relationship with Aiden. She said, we good. And, you know, he was like, well, when he coming back, girl? When he coming back? She was like, he gone. He at work. He minding his business, right? So then Anthony keep, like, pressing the issue or whatever. And, you know, Carrie had to get a little with him. Like, girl, me and my man are good. Okay? Okay. So after that, and mind you, the little boy that Lily like, he up there dancing. He got a nice little body on him. Okay, I don't know how old. I mean, he probably grown because the actress who plays Lily, I think, is in her 20s. And you know, he had his little sheer body color tights on. His little junk was out, and he had his little abs out. And I said, oh, okay, I see the vibe, Lily. I see it. Okay, we got to upgrade after hunching on Brady, girl. I I'm here with you. Okay, I'm here with you, Lily. Okay, and so Anthony, little boyfriend, told him, "Hey, friend, look. Sometimes it's the way you say shit." Cause he had asked whatever the little boy name is, was I wrong? And he was like, sometimes it's the way you say shit. Okay, your advice could be sound, friend, but it's the way you come off. It's your delivery, your tone. Calm down, friend. After that, we see Carrie running around her house because her alarm keep going off because they keep saying it's her kitchen doors open. So she run around the house and she get ready to go reset her alarm and slip and fell and bust her ass. I bust out laughing. She was okay. She like hurt her pinky and she called Miranda and was like, Miranda, I fallen and I can't get up. So after that, Miranda tell Carrie about hunching on the little nun lady who was a virgin. And, you know, Carrie makes her little joke. Not you didn't deflower with the Virgin Mary. Yes, girl. Miranda then hunched on the Virgin Mary. And she's like, the lady keep texting me and all this stuff. And Carrie was like, it ain't even the fact you hunched on a nun. It's the fact you hunched on a tourist, girl. So after that, you know, Miranda kept ignoring this lady. So then as Seema getting, because we back over here with Seema. So then Seema get her new mattress and Robbie show up with flowers and stuff, and this black man said, hey yo, this the shit out of the movies. I said, when I tell you I love black people, yeah. I don't know who wrote that little line for the little black delivery man to say, but that shit ate. And so Seema and Robbie go on a date, but come to find out he scouting locations on what's supposed to be their lunch date. So he got this lady at like 3 different piers. They done missed lunch that he scheduled, so he rescheduled for dinner time. They missed dinner. Seema called Carrie like, bitch, come get me. We supposed to be on a date. I'm out here at this little funky ass pier. I don't like none of this. Girl, I can't do this. I can't do this. Come get me. Carrie said, girl, I'm going to send somebody to come get you because no, friend. So then after that, Seema go ahead and call her car. And Robbie like, hey, what you doing? She was like, first and foremost, we didn't miss lunch and dinner. I don't even do shit like this. Let's start there. I done ate chips and soda. That's not shit I do. I am a boozy bitch. Okay, I'm a boozy bitch. Okay, I am bougie. This ain't none of my type of shit for in my car here. I'm finna go. Okay. Love you, goodbye, baby. I'm not finna do none of this. I'm not gonna do none of this. And he said something to Seema, and she was like, that was cute. Roll credits. I was like, and you better talk your shit, Seema, because baby, we too old for this. Okay, I'm not finna do this. Friend, you not finna have me out here in some funky, dusty, dingy ass pier. Boy, fuck you in this movie. No, thank you. And so then we go to Lisa. She gotta help Harry with his comptroller coolness or some shit. And so they throw a little party at some restaurant or something. And Harry, not Harry, what's that man name? Herbert, that's her husband name. Harry is Charlotte's husband. Herbert and his homeboys from college get to singing. If you ever watch Hamilton on Disney Plus, the actor who plays the president, George Washington, he plays Herbert on And Just Like That. His name is Joshua Jackson, I believe. No, that's not his name. It's some Jackson, but that ain't his name. Whatever his name is. He run as Christopher Jackson. That's his name. Christopher Jackson. So him and his homeboys singing, and everybody was like, oh my God, Herbert could sing. And baby, let me tell y'all something. Harry is my type of friend. He's like, oh yeah. And Charlotte said, Harry, sit down, please. Stop that. He was like, I know, but she said, I understand you proud of your friend, but sit down. One thing about Harry, yeah, Harry gonna cut up for his friend, and I'm not even gonna lie to you. I am so happy that Harry has a friend. I don't give a fuck about none of these other hoes. It's the fact that Harry got him a friend. Because I'm gonna be honest with y'all, Harry my favorite husband out of all the husband boyfriends. Harry my favorite. So the fact that Harry got him a homeboy that's like this, I live for Harry and Herbert little friendship. I really do. So of course, Chauncey, the assistant campaign manager, was like, I ain't never had to deal with no shit like this when I worked at the White House. And Lisa said, what White House? Whose White House? Chauncey said, hold on, I gotta go deal with this. She said, yeah, you deal with that and come back because we gotta talk. And I'm like, oh bitch, we gonna get Michelle Obama. So after that, Anthony and Carrie have a little heart-to-heart little conversation. Oh, no. Before that, Aiden called Carrie. He was drunk. And he was like, hey, what you doing? And she was like, oh, I didn't know we was calling each other. He was like, I missed you, mind you. He drunk, sitting in his truck behind the house. He said, he had a bad day or whatever the case may be, and he just needed to talk to Carrie. He was faded and feeling X-rated, friend. So him and Carrie up there trying to have phone sex, and he accidentally hit his knee on the horn of the car or whatever. And so Carrie getting ready to DJ, Ricky 1 2 1 2, mic check, and the cat staring at her. And she was like, okay. So they sitting up there, he was like, yeah, come on, babe. And mind you, I was a little traumatized and triggered me because, I used to, just a little bit of my business, I used to have a little phone sex at one point in time in my life. But anyway, I was a little traumatized by the way Aiden was talking. I was like, oh my God. So this all niggas say, just, I was traumatized. Okay, just, So then, the thing that really like, he licked his hand. He licked his hand so he could, the joystick, okay? And so, he's sitting there, doing what he doing or whatever the case may be. And Karen was like, yeah, baby, you touch yourself like I touch you? She's like, yeah, I'm doing all that. Yep. Yeah, and I was like, oh, Lord. Now they got that lady pretending like she finna, and she was like, yeah. Me too. Yep. Yeah, that was, yeah. I was like, ain't that about some shit? Because, baby, if you ever was on the phone, baby, you done been there before. It's been a couple times where the vibe, and he was like, okay, I'm going to do this. All right. Okay. All right. So then, back at the restaurant with the party with Herbert and stuff, Carrie and Anthony make up, or whatever the case may be, which was cute. And then the girls asked Carrie about her and Aiden. She was like, yeah, girl, we had phone sex the other night, and it just was weird because I had to fake it. And they was like, girl, what? And she was like, look, the one thing about me and Aiden when it came to that era, when it came to our relationship, we was never dishonest with each other, especially when it came to that. I never had to fake it with him. You hear me? And I was like, oh shit, okay then. Tell me Aiden got big dick energy then. Tell me he got big dick energy then. She was like, but I do need to call my man and basically tell him what was up. Because, like, that ain't even me. That ain't even us. That ain't even a jam. So, excuse me. After that, Miranda go meet Mary down in Times Square. And, Miranda was like, friend, I don't want you to get the wrong idea about what's going on. And Mary was like, no, girl, we good. I know myself. I know Jesus. Because I knew you started singing the song from Wicked because she had went to go see the Wicked or whatever the case may be. And I was like, Lord, I'm not sure what's going on here. But what I do know is that I cannot wait to see the trailer for Wicked for Good. That's all I'm going to say. But I was like, girl, this is weird. Like, ma'am, what the fuck? Like, girl, bless you. I don't know. So then Carrie called Aiden back or whatever. She trying to, rev up that engine again. And Aiden was like, hey, Carrie, what's going on? She was like, hey, what you doing? I'm thinking about you. And I'm touching myself the way I touch you. She did tell him that she had faked it. And then Aiden was like, this kind of not a good time right now. Because Wyatt in the bed with me, he had a bad day. She was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I hung up the phone. Mind you, she had put the cat out the room and everything. And so, mind you, the damn alarm go off again. So she got to go and cut the alarm off again. She's laying in the bed. She tossing and turning. And so Carrie get up and she go right. And, yeah. And that's kind of like what episode is. This episode, it was okay for a starter episode. It was okay for a starter episode compared to season 2. I would give this a 6.5. I would give this a 6.5 out of 10 for a first episode. It gets a 6.5 out of 10. Hopefully, when we get into it, we could really you know, really start getting into things. I mean, outside of Seema working on my nerve, because y'all know Seema aggravating, carrying that little ragged ass hat. uh, I still don't understand why Miranda sold her house. I don't understand why she's not staying over there at Carrie house. I don't understand why Carrie didn't sell her old apartment. It's a lot of shit I don't understand. But nonetheless, y'all, that was all. That is it. That was my review of season 3, episode 1 of Just Like That. The title of this episode, I think, was called Outlook or something or another. The damn episode title be in a little thing. Y'all know I put on the screen or on a little card thing here. But yeah, y'all, that's all. That's it. I look forward to getting into this season. We're gonna have a lot of guest stars on this season. Rosie O'Donnell was one. She played Mary. So yeah, y'all, I look forward to it. Alright, I love y'all. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell button so you never miss a video when I do upload. And don't forget to share my videos wherever with whoever so they know you rocks with your girl. And don't forget to tell your mom, your sister, your cousin, your auntie, and who? Tracy and them that you rocks with your girl. I love you.